I hope everybody's having a great Monday so far today. Today we're going to talk about a book and a few excerpts from that book called My 359, The Man I Am Called to Be by Dan Klein. Now the 359 reference in that book is in regards to a record that for years was considered scientific fact that a human being could not run faster than a 4-minute mile. Proven fact. They just felt over and over again until a guy named Roger Bannister in 1954 in Oxford, England, decided he was going to break that record. And as he broke that record, not really even the record, but even the mindset of that record, once he broke that record, not only 2 months later, another person broke it. Fast forward a decade later, a high schooler in Kansas broke it after a bunch of people had broken it since 1954. That record, which was stood for many, many years, was thought scientifically impossible to be able to break. And that's the thought. And that's the thinking process. And that My 359 that Dan talks about really goes through that way of life. It really goes through the 359 spirit that you need to have, that he had when he tackled his battle with cancer. And you look at that My 359 spirit and you tell yourself it's not what can you do, it's what can't you do. And really the reality is you can do anything that you put that mind, you put that heart, and you put that soul into. So it's taking that goal, but we all have goals and we have stretch goals, but we also have or need to have a My 359. A 359, something that really not only you but everybody else thought, there's no way I can do that. Well, you can do that. And taking those steps and leading that lifestyle to try to prove really not only everybody else, but most importantly for many of these issues that we battle, ourselves. Proving ourselves wrong and proving to ourselves that we can do it. I encourage you to check out this book, My 359, or my359.com. And I really think you'll enjoy reading the struggles, but also reading the triumph that Dan and his family had, and that spirit, that My 359 spirit that came out of that process. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of the week. We look forward to seeing you next Monday.